Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Judge delays decision on Trump's presidential immunity in Hush Money case. Trump urges Senate to skip votes on key appointments. Trump chooses Mike Huckabee as U.S. ambassador to Israel. Trump plans to nominate Kristi Noem as Homeland Security Secretary. Elon Musk's super PAC spent $200 million to help elect Donald Trump. Governor Hochul launches program to aid low-income New Yorkers with heating bills. Chloe Fineman alleges Elon Musk made her cry during SNL hosting. Justin Welby leaves post as Anglican Church leader over past abuse cover-up. Car ramming incident in Zhuhai kills 35, leaves 43 injured. South Korean president practicing golf to prepare for future meetings with Donald Trump. FC Cincinnati player Marco Angulo dies from car crash injuries. And if investigates referee David Cook for video criticizing Liverpool and Klopp. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. A New York judge delayed a decision on whether Donald Trump's conviction in the hush money case could be overturned due to presidential immunity. On Tuesday, Judge Ewan Merchan announced he would rule next week on whether Trump's conviction for falsifying business records this past spring should be voided. Trump's lawyers argued his presidential immunity should have shielded certain evidence from being shown at trial. They referred to a Supreme Court ruling in July which granted former presidents immunity for actions taken during their official duties. Trump's legal team claimed the jury should not have seen evidence from his communications with former White House aides. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office countered, saying the immunity does not apply to evidence in the trial. They argued that even without the contested evidence, the jury would have reached the same guilty verdict based on additional evidence. Trump's sentencing is set for November 26, but his team requested a stay, citing the recent presidential election. Trump, who denies all charges, became the first person with a criminal conviction to be elected president earlier this month. President-elect Donald Trump recently demanded that Republican senators allow him to appoint key officials without a Senate vote, aiming to streamline his administration's setup. Normally, the Senate must confirm high-level nominees such as cabinet members and judges. But under the Constitution, presidents can bypass these votes if the Senate is in a prolonged recess. On Sunday, Trump stated on social media that any senator aiming for a leadership role must support recess appointments to expedite nominations. Trump expressed frustration, pointing to long delays in his previous term, saying, Votes can take 2 years or more. We can't let that happen again. Leading Republican senators, including Rick Scott, John Thune, and John Cornyn, voiced support. Thune emphasized that recess appointments are an option to consider, while Cornyn criticized Democrats for blocking Trump's previous appointees. Trump also opposed further judge approvals, accusing Democrats of rushing judicial nominations as Republicans select new Senate leaders. Additionally, Trump announced that former ICE Director Tom Homan will return as border czar in his administration, tasked with controlling the nation's borders and overseeing deportations. President-elect Donald Trump announced he would nominate former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee as the U.S. ambassador to Israel. If confirmed, Huckabee will face ongoing conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon that have continued for over a year. Trump, who is a strong supporter of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, previously pledged to work toward resolving this conflict. The recent efforts for peace between Israel and Hamas have stalled as Qatar recently withdrew its role as a mediator. Huckabee will be under pressure to help broker peace and work toward a potential ceasefire. Trump made the announcement on Tuesday on Truth Social, calling Huckabee a respected leader and friend of Israel. Huckabee, who previously campaigned with Trump, also has close ties with the Republican Jewish coalition, which has expressed strong support for his appointment. The current conflict has led to tragic losses, with more than 40,000 deaths in Gaza since the October 7 Hamas attack on Israel, which killed 1,200 people and saw over 250 hostages taken. President-elect Donald Trump is expected to nominate South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem as Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, according to sources close to the transition. If confirmed, Noem would lead one of the most powerful agencies in Washington, overseeing a $62 billion budget plus $23 billion for disaster relief and nearly 260,000 employees. As governor, Noem supported strong border policies and sent South Dakota's National Guard troops to the southern border multiple times, calling it a war zone. In a 2024 statement, she gained national attention during the COVID-19 pandemic by refusing a mask mandate and has been known for her firm stance on immigration. In addition to Noem, Trump recently appointed Tom Homan, former ICE director, as border czar, and immigration hardliner Stephen Miller as deputy chief of staff for policy. Noem previously attracted media attention as a possible running mate for Trump. On Friday, she criticized Democratic governors who opposed Trump's immigration plans, calling them irresponsible. If confirmed, Noem will join other strong voices on immigration in Trump's new administration, which he is set to announce in the coming weeks. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Elon Musk's super PAC, America PAC, spent about $200 million to support Donald Trump's return to the White House, an insider confirmed. Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, funded most of America PAC's efforts, focusing on new and infrequent voters. This effort was boosted by a Federal Election Commission ruling in March, allowing PACs like America PAC to coordinate with campaigns. With Musk's help, Trump increased voter turnout in key battleground states, targeting Black and Latino men through national and targeted ad campaigns. Musk also appeared alongside Trump at rallies, gaining the support of younger voters. He even used his social media platform X to boost Trump's reach after easing rules that had previously banned Trump. In his victory speech, Trump praised Musk's role, calling him a new star. Musk's net worth reportedly grew by $70 billion after Trump's win. He is expected to take a government role in Trump's new administration. Musk said America PAC will stay active for future elections, preparing for midterms and other races. Governor Kathy Hochul announced financial aid to help low and middle-income New Yorkers, especially older adults, lower heating costs as winter approaches. Applications for the Home Energy Assistance Program are now open, with eligible households able to receive up to $996 to help cover heating expenses. New Yorkers shouldn't have to choose between heating and other essentials, Hochul stated. HEAP provides much-needed support to help families stay warm during the winter months. HEAP, a federally funded program, offers support for households with vulnerable members, such as those over 60, families with young children, or those with disabilities. The program is available to both renters and homeowners who meet income guidelines, allowing a family of 4 with an annual income of up to $76,681 to qualify. Applications are currently being accepted online and at local social service officers. Emergency HEAP benefits will be available starting January 2nd, 2025 for those at risk of losing heat. Older adults needing assistance with applications can contact their local aging office or call NY Connects at 1-800-342-9871 for support. Elon Musk responded after SNL cast member Chloe Fineman alleged he made her cry when he hosted the show in 2021. In a now-deleted TikTok, Fineman shared that Musk criticized a sketch she had written, saying he didn't find it funny. According to her, Musk looked through her script, commenting, "I didn't laugh once." Fineman said she hoped he was joking but felt hurt when he wasn't. Musk addressed her claims on X, saying he was worried about the show's humor just before the live broadcast, stating that none of the sketches were funny early on. He added that his concerns were ultimately unfounded as the show went well. Musk didn't confirm Fineman's account or apologize, but shared that he thought the process would improve closer to the performance. Fineman hinted that Musk was the unnamed host that cast member Bowen Yang previously mentioned as making several people upset before a table read. The actress later stated that she enjoyed Musk's sketch, though she hoped for more manners from him. Now it's time for global updates. The Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, resigned after a report revealed that he and other senior Anglican Church leaders failed to address abuse accusations involving over 100 boys and young men. These abuses were linked to John Smith, a British lawyer who led Christian camps in the UK and abroad in the 1970s and 1980s. Smith, who died in 2018, never faced legal action. In his resignation statement, Welby expressed deep regret for the church's failings, saying, "I feel profound shame over our historic safeguarding failures." He admitted not doing enough when he first learned of Smith's actions in 2013. A recent independent review found that despite attempts to report Smith's abuse, church leaders responded ineffectively, allowing further harm. Welby, who also officiated high-profile events like the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan, acknowledged the church's need to regain trust, saying that changes had been made to improve safety. Survivors and church members have called for accountability, questioning the church's commitment to keeping members safe. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. A man killed 35 people and injured 43 more by ramming his car into a group of people exercising at a sports center in Zhuhai, China. The incident occurred when a 62-year-old fan drove a small SUV through the gate and onto the internal roads, striking people who were walking or jogging. Police confirmed fans' actions were likely triggered by dissatisfaction over a divorce settlement. The death toll was higher than originally reported. Eyewitnesses described a chaotic scene as the car sped through the track, knocking people down. Some victims were seen lying motionless, while others tried to help. Fan was apprehended by police as he tried to escape, and he was later found in his car with self-inflicted injuries. He is currently in a coma and unable to speak with authorities. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for efforts to treat the injured and to punish the perpetrator. In the aftermath, the city has seen a strong community response, with residents donating blood and flowers in tribute. The incident shocked locals, with many expressing disbelief over such violence in their usually peaceful city. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has been practicing golf for the first time in 8 years, aiming to prepare for possible future meetings with U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, his office confirmed. South Korean media reported that Yoon visited a golf course last weekend, revisiting a sport he had last played in 2016. Speaking to reporters, Yoon congratulated Trump on his election win over the phone and shared that many close to Trump believe he and Yoon will have good chemistry. Former officials from Trump's previous administration have also offered to help strengthen ties between the two nations. During Trump's first term, he was known for his frequent golf outings, reportedly playing 261 rounds. Yoon's move to practice golf reflects his hopes of building a personal bond with Trump, which could support South Korea's interests as the two navigate future challenges. With significant U.S.-South Korea trade ties and the presence of 28,500 U.S. troops stationed in South Korea, Yoon has emphasized the need for government and industry preparation for potential shifts in U.S.-South Korea relations under Trump's leadership. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. FC Cincinnati and Ecuadorian soccer player Marco Angulo died from injuries he sustained in an October 7 car crash near Quito, Ecuador, which also claimed the lives of his former youth teammate Roberto Cabezas and the car's driver. Angulo, 22 years old, was a passenger when the car collided with a metal barrier on the Remy-Neuilly highway. Following the crash, Angulo suffered serious head injuries and a lung contusion. He was placed in an artificial coma but died from his injuries late Monday, according to Ecuadorian news outlet El Universal. Angulo, a midfielder, played on loan for LDU Quito in Ecuador while under contract with MLS team FC Cincinnati. FC Cincinnati expressed deep sadness over his death, remembering him as a joyful, kind young man who made an impact on everyone around him. Ecuador's Football Association praised Angulo's dedication, noting that he represented Ecuador in youth teams and made his senior debut in 2022. Angulo is survived by his wife and young son, and his passing has left a deep void in both the Ecuadorian and MLS soccer communities. The Football Association began investigating Premier League referee David Cook after a video surfaced on social media showing him making negative remarks about Liverpool and their former manager Jurgen Klopp. In the video, Cook called Klopp arrogant and used offensive language. The referee's body, Professional Game Match Officials Limited, suspended Cook while the FA conducts a full investigation. The FA's probe includes whether Cook's remarks on Klopp's nationality violated misconduct rules. Cook recently refereed Liverpool's match against Aston Villa, which ended 2-0. The video references a 2020 match where Klopp criticized Cook's leniency toward Burnley's challenges. Former referee Mike Dean expressed concern, saying incidents like this harm officials' reputations. Cook has also faced criticism from Klopp in the past for VAR decisions that influenced Liverpool matches. The FA will continue investigating Cook's comments and their impact on English football's image. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,873.65. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 142.22 points or 0.71%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,376.09. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 157.23 points or 0.40%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,421.97. The Shanghai index is decreased by 48.10 points or 1.39%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,846.88. The Hang Seng Index is decreased by 580.05 points or 2.84%. Bombay stock close price is 78,675.18. The Sensex Index is decreased by 820.97 points or 1.03%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Judge delays decision on Trump's presidential immunity in Hashmani case. Trump urges Senate to skip votes on key appointments. Trump chooses Mike Huckabee as U.S. ambassador to Israel. Trump plans to nominate Kristi Noem as Homeland Security Secretary. Elon Musk's super PAC spent $200 million to help elect Donald Trump. Governor Hochul launches program to aid low-income New Yorkers with heating bills. Chloe Fineman alleges Elon Musk made her cry during SNL hosting. Justin Welby leaves post as Anglican Church leader over past abuse cover-up. Car ramming incident in Zhuhai kills 35, leaves 43 injured. South Korean president practicing golf to prepare for future meetings with Donald Trump. FC Cincinnati player Marco Angulo dies from car crash injuries. And FA investigates referee David Coote for video criticizing Liverpool and Klopp. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.